Descending 5-note scale. Tip of my tongue to the back of my teeth. Hand on belly, thumb at my tummy button. This is the term she's using. I chuckle. Might as well be 9 again, ready to audition for Annie. The songs memorized and determination gleaming in my eyes. I let sock feet sink into the crevices of the long-suffering slatted floor. My toes are tree roots imbibing breath. An S sound before the vocal folds press together. I sing. Keep warm-up simple at the beginning. Every music teacher knows this. I've offered a descending 5-note scale to more choristers than I can count, but at 43, I haven't taken a lesson in years. My new coach's name is Caroline. I'm not for everyone, she said on the phone from her porch in West Virginia. I won't be offended if we do one lesson and you decide it's not the right fit, but I'm a good diagnostician. 2 minutes into the first lesson, she pinpoints what has been causing strain in my middle voice. It's tongue tension. The tongue is the strongest muscle in the body per square inch, and the back of yours is pushing down on your larynx. It's simple. The answer I've wanted for almost a decade. I feel exposed and quavery. The elated child who got called back for the role of Annie and was told I cried so realistically, and the older girl will play the part. You're swallowing your sound, Caroline says to my midlife eyes, which blink away embarrassed tears. You take it back like an apology. She isn't talking about my voice. She's describing my career, my marriage, my life. She tells me to move the tension from the back of my tongue to a gentle arch at the tip. Imagine your tongue like a dolphin leaping. That's good. She nods and leans forward. You don't have to drop your jaw so much. Try again. Her smile. Torchlight. As we finish the first lesson, she tells me I have natural placement. There is nothing wrong or damaged, just an outmoded pattern of holding tension. My voice, the gift, she calls it, is a big one. I don't have to work so hard. This is how we heal a voice with the simplest little exercise. Caroline says, let it be a meditation. Don't listen with your ears, the ears judge. Listen from your third eye. We are looking for sensation. Hand on your belly. Include yourself in the conversation. Each day, the 5-note scale between sips of tea. In our second lesson, Caroline pays close attention to my breathing. She spots tension in my neck and sends me to my kitchen for a straw. Purse the lips, move the tension forward, inhale through the straw. It takes me a while to get it because I usually sip drinks politely. All the air in the room is yours, she exhorts like a preacher. Again, I'm a child, sucking down air instead of Dad's root beer float. At the top of the inhale, I pause like a gymnast visualizing her vault. Belly and rib cage expanding, balanced pressure for the onset of the sound. Prepare the lower abdominal muscles to sustain the phrase. Caroline notices. A lot of people hold their breath when they think. I admit I'm intent on getting it right, on being the A+ student. She chuckles. I don't want you to try. I want you to play. Perfection is an insult to God. So I slurp air through the straw and let the sound out, sloppy, simple, somehow more true. That's it, she exclaims. Sing in the space of joy. My tears are relief now, and I shake them off more easily. For decades, I've nurtured the voices of others. Choral conductor, voice coach, Montessori trainer, hospital chaplain, crisis therapist. Some of Caroline's words I've said to my own voice students and clients, so I laugh to hear them come from someone else's mouth. But I couldn't have said them to myself, because a coach can't be her own coach, just as a doctor can't be their own doctor. In 19 months, I'll wriggle out of my latest semi-plausible grasp at perfection. It will look like a perilous nosedive from my underpaid nonprofit career and an uncoupling from the man of everyone else's dreams. Friends and family will question my sanity and distance themselves. The person I poured myself into will prefer his pension to old promises. Some will call me brave, others will berate and belittle. Integrity comes at a price I don't yet know how to pay. I like to go back to that first lesson to remember the cicadas outside my window, Caroline's chubby dachshund yipping, a butter yellow valance fluttering against the unforeseeable. I close my eyes and breathe. I become the child who returned that day, 9 years old, confident she deserves center stage. I sing. In this Substack post, I will also work on re-uploading Caroline's interview with me, Caroline Calahope, my incredible voice coach. But I have had many wonderful voice coaches over the years. It is my identity as a teacher and someone who comes alongside that is most intrinsic to me in this lifetime and part of the growth of this past year, but also all 45 years that I've made it through has been striking a balance between knowing I belong in the spotlight while also making sure those around me get to share it. So here's to reclaiming voices in whatever way that looks, and to healing the great gift of Caroline coming into my life was that I was finally ready to find my voice again. I don't know yet how all the elements of pain and suffering from the past year and decade will find forgiveness. Some aspects will probably not be released in this lifetime. And if I can sing or weep, and my heart space, my belly space, knows myself to be true again, this is the frontier that always beckons me in this lifetime. So, to every little voice still longing to be heard, blessings. We're all worth listening to.